Courtroom acting 2, Higuruma, the no-nonsense lawyer of justice. Now, before we get into the video, I got like 3 questions. Two questions are going to go check out BTS. It's a Korean pop band, and go check out Arinam. He's a Korean singer. He's talented. Both of them singers at our band are talented. And y'all should like them. They're Koreans though, so yeah. But and my other question is, go check out my videos in the past I did right now and going forward. Can we get this video to like 30 views and all the views, all the shit going forward too? Right now I don't know what I'm saying, but now let's get into the video.
Got blessed by the Mappa editors with an appearance from yet another GOAT! Higuruma, my man. You look divine, darling. But let me save that for a little bit later. So we start out with our legendary attorney chatting with his client that was arrested in connection to a murder relating to a mother and daughter in the area.
They got blocked.
Mind you, he said that there was...
They got bibbed. They got dead. It's crazy. Mother and daughter. Where did your dad at though? For sure. Where the fucking dad at?
Essentially a 99% conviction rate in his section.
Damn, that's
his
a lot.
Fled the police when they approached him, and after running all the way home, they found a cloth in his house with the DNA matching the blood at the scene of the crime.
So he did it?
So obviously,
ain't no way he did
he was
it.
taken into custody. Back at the office, Higuruma...
No. Self-imposing it, but ain't no way he did it. Fuck nigga, that's impossible. Unless, cause they actually loved him, or he just wanted to slaughter them. Yeah, do y'all know the answer to this?
is chatting with an associate about how his client could potentially be innocent. Now here's where we get some peak detective work from the man we're here to see. He peeps that guy is a live-in co-worker at an NPO, which is an organization that shelters and supports elderly people. Oh, and the man that he is defending was a attendant that took care of old people on a regular basis. But peep this, bro didn't even receive a salary. Instead, he got allowances, which might be New Year's money or boxed lunches and ingredients. And that's it. And then they...
Man, what about paying my money yet? I don't want that shit yet. I need some real car cash for my work I be doing and put it in, boy.
They charge him 50,000 yen, or roughly $320 in freedom units, as rent. Now here's where things get critical, so make sure you're listening, because I know you can't read. The guy said he was waiting to turn the rag with blood in to the police until later. Higuruma makes note of the fact that most people in the care facility are felons. Why does this matter, you may ask? Because his defendant also revealed that the staff members weren't allowed to call the police or any paramedics.
What?
They couldn't because it would bother the neighbors.
Neighbors? What the fuck?
So while his NPO that he works for isn't evil, they definitely don't actually care. And instead, they just wanted to capitalize off of the relief funding from the feds, if you catch what I'm saying. Higuruma decides to dig deeper, and I just want to shout out another reason why he's so goated. His coworker asked him why he took the case, and bro said, "It's good to do once in a while. If I only take the easy ones, my skill gets dull." Bro said, "I'm tough, but..."
They sound tough, I'm like that, bro. Nigga, so I gotta take the hard cases, not the freaking weak ass cases.
I have to test my mettle to make sure the city knows I am who I say I am. We see Shimizu at a coffee shop with another person of interest from the Higuruma pipeline named Miss Takagi. She recounts a past story of Higuruma taking the case of a 19-year-old that was forced to drink and drive by his co-workers. But despite Higuruma's best efforts, he was unable to get him off with parole because all the other co-workers rehearsed a story and stuck to it, which alleviated...
Damn. So that was that the first mission he ever failed? Because my nigga, those niggas was like gagging up on when I won fucking 19-year-old or young coworker and shit, and they covered it up. They belong in jail, but damn.
them from blame and pinned it all on the kid.
Yep.
And with no other strong evidence to lean on, the young man was sentenced to hard time in prison. When he found out, he lashed out at Higuruma because he thought he would be able to get off easy, but that wasn't the case. Mr. Kage attempted to console Higuruma, but also dissuade him from taking failing cases in the future. But the GOAT backs down from nobody. She recognized that he was trying to be noble, but honestly, the rate of failure on such cases was too high, and even the defendants will come to resent him when he fails. He sits there listening and then just affirms their feelings about wanting to lash out at him because their lives are literally in turmoil. We jump back to modern times, and at court, the judge levies a not guilty verdict.
Not guilty?
It was so crazy that the courtroom was stunned and his assistant was hype, but he was moving like Kobe in the playoffs and told her the job wasn't finished.
Yeah,
He
boy,
knew
it's
that the
finished.
prosecution would appeal the decision. The worst part of the case was the fact that it was public, and people would photograph Higuruma and watch him and stare him down in public. Luckily for their defense, none of the stolen items were found in the guy's house, and instead, they peeped that a lead member of the NPO upped and vanished during the events of the case. There was
So he
even a
disappeared?
camera in the shop that the client was at, which showed he was inside and busy at the time of the murders, which is solid.
So it's solid proof that he did it. Is it solid proof that he did it? My nigga, it is. Cause if it is, then they have proof that he had did it and shit.
Proof that he couldn't be the one that did it. We see them at the holding facility talking to the defendant
then
about everything, and he is literally moved to tears. Not because Higuruma won the original case, but because he actually believed in him and trusted that he was in fact innocent. But all good things stop here, because on the appeal, he was sentenced to life in prison. Now here's the part that
you guys need to download Buff. All you need to do is run Buff in the background and you automatically start earning Buff points, which you can use to claim.
Part that pissed me off. Obviously.
That's crazy. He didn't even do it, but he got sent in prison? Nah, that's fucking messed up, my nigga. I swear to God, that's messed up.
The defense has a limited budget while prosecutors have the crazy bankroll of the federal government to work with alongside boundless resources.
No.
But that's not what irritated me or my GOAT. It's the fact that the prosecution admitted no new evidence, but somehow they ruled that there's no reason to suspect the missing person from the NPO and the investigation was reckless.
How the fuck
And
that
then
shit
they
happen?
overturned the decision. And in order to appeal it now, Higuruma and the client would have to take it all the way up to the Supreme Court, which is
Bro, these dumbass niggas on God. Like, fuck, nigga, I'll be mad as hell. Like, fuck, nigga. No, ain't no way. Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no. They getting
difficult
pissed
to
off
do
too.
and could take forever. It was at this point that Higuruma realized the case was set to frame the man as guilty from the start. This
he
unsettled
didn't even do
Higuruma, but the
nothing.
look from his client unsettled him more. That boy was staring into his soul with such disdain and sadness. We jump back to see Higuruma with his coworker finally answering her question from before on why he is this way. And he clearly told her that he's not some champion of justice, but instead just a guy that couldn't let things that were wrong slide.
Yup,
For that reason,
never.
he can't shake off the hands that cling to him begging for help. We cut back to the courtroom after the ruling was levied, and as they take our innocent mans away, Higuruma starts banging his gavel on a table, drawing everybody's
Type
attention.
shit.
And
Let's do
as
this.
the
What you gotta
Shikigami
say?
spews up from his back, he tells them, Start over. Oh my goodness, he's so tough.
Tight.
Now, for those that don't know, there's a couple clips that tell us, basically, he squad wiped the entire evildoers that were the judges in the courtroom. We cut to the culling games when Yuji and
killed
Megumi
them
got
blocks up,
conflicting
nigga.
answers to
He killed them
Higuruma's
niggas.
location. We then get the backstory on Amai, knowing Yuji from his previous school where a kid was being bullied. And while Amai was trying to stay out of it while mentally criticizing the bullies, he saw Yuji pull up and tell them to stop. While he thought Yuji was an idiot for wanting to fight them, we all know how the GOAT moves,
He was whooping
and he
that
gave them
ass.
that belt from the left and the right.
Like, them nigga don't Mr. Yuji. Guess what? I got one question, my nigga. He didn't even get... At the start, he was already badass and strong. So, my nigga, he didn't need no power up and shit. Nope. Cause he already had that curse finger inside of him. Like, my nigga, no curse needed. Like, fuck, nigga. He was already whooping that ass. Moving left and right, crazy. Yup, dodge that shit.
Amai put Yuji on game when they arrived, saying that Higuruma gave Haba the belt earlier on, but Yuji says that since he beat him, he should be good. And at worst, he'll just do like Sonic and get to running. We cut over to Megumi still following his lovely lass, who leads him to her spot on the way to Higuruma. But then we find out it was a trap. It wasn't Higuruma that she was leading him to, but instead Reggie, who was...
Damn. Well, what the fuck he wearing? What the fuck is that? And why the hell he ain't wearing no damn clothes? Oh, hell no.
Dripped out like a pimp named Slickback from Boondocks.
You call that shit
and the
pimping?
sheer look of anger and rage on Megumi's face was so peaked. She tried to pump fake like she wasn't scared, but she must not know. Potential man just got done beating some of the allegations, and he's about to do it again. We cut back and see Higuruma forming in a bathtub with a full suit on. He asked Yuji who he was and then asked if he had taken a shower with clothes on. And when he said no, Higuruma said it was nicer than he expected, before remembering closed swimming lessons from his childhood. He keeps monologuing about how nothing else mattered to him lately and how he's been doing things that he told himself he wouldn't do before. Going as far as to say he's gone bad after 30. And just like
he's gone bad after 30. Anybody can go bad after 30.
my boy Khalil Dog said, Higuruma is indeed bad. I'm a straight man, but if I was bi for Higuruma, I would be gay.
Nigga, oh hell no.
Why are you gay?
Nigga, why are you gay?
The point is, he looks so tough in a fitted suit while being bathed in light as he sits in a filled bathtub as if he's doing an album cover photo shoot. That boy R&B album about to go crazy. Yuji asks if he's Higuruma, and he obviously confirms this, which leads to Yuji asking to talk to him. Then Higuruma does the funniest thing ever. Goes straight says, I'm a lawyer, so I charge a 5,000 yen consulting fee every 30 minutes.
Oh, what the fuck, nigga? Nah, he didn't. Yuji don't need that. He don't need a lawyer, but he do need your help though, for sure. He don't need a lawyer.
Like, bro, are we serious right now? Yuji is just as confused as me until Higuruma tells him that he's just kidding and wanted to play the role of the annoying lawyer. But it's the fact that he played the lawyer card that told Yuji that he wasn't a reincarnated sorcerer, but just an awakened sorcerer. Which means he could try the good old talk no jutsu. We cut back to Megumi, who's ready to use his 10 shadows switch on Reggie. But Reggie immediately peeps that Megumi is kind of tough and asks him to join his team. The baddie is obviously confused because she didn't know Megumi was OP and didn't know Reggie just uses weak people to do his bidding before sliming them out, like it's your homeboy on February 26th.
I knew that he was a lying-ass little bastard, nigga. Like, this nigga, and for sure, I know Megumi ain't finna help them niggas. He gonna stay back on Yuji's side. He's gonna slime them two niggas out. I think. Wait, we gotta watch you. But nigga, that line ass nigga only you do weak people to do his bidding. Then after that, since they're fucking weak, he can kill them niggas. He don't do you strong niggas cause he know he gonna fucking lose. And that's why shit, that other girl, she was scared of Yukimi because she didn't know he was actually that strong.
After revealing that he loosely understood the calling game purpose, Megumi is surprised when Reggie brought up Kenjaku out of all people. We jump back to Yuji and Higuruma, where Higuruma is letting the water run down his face as Yuji tells him that he wants to create an out for players in the culling game. He even clarifies that he doesn't want to outright end it, but requested to use Higuruma's 100 points to do it. But Higuruma straight up cuts the chit chat and shuts him down. All because he sees potential in the culling game, especially seeing how the rules appear to work and with his own abilities with Jujutsu. We cut back to Reggie and Megumi talking about the game and how from the beginning things would create a strong survive only scenario, and even how a lot of randomly transported sorcerers don't even survive the fall. But Reggie believes that there's something else at play in the game. Higuruma meanwhile is fascinated with the constructs of the game and can't have anything getting in the way of it right now. He's also fixated on rules 2 and 8 and even blindly.
Wait a minute, so he want that shit, he want that hands too? My nigga, he want that hands too? He wanna see how strong he is? He wanna see how good he is and shit? That's why he said he don't want nothing to get in the way?
Ignores Yuji saying that it's part of a ritual, believing that instead the culling game could in theory go on forever. Yuji realizes that there's no point in reasoning and simply imbues his hand with cursed energy before basically threatening to make Higuruma help with all of his 100 points. Then Higuruma finally stands while revealing his gavel
Whoa.
and own
What you
Shikigami.
finna do?
He then asks Yuji if he's ever killed anybody that he didn't like, and then follows it up saying that it was surprisingly easy for himself to do. Again, looking back at the people in the courtroom when he first popped out that Shikigami.
Yeah,
He
kill
then
them
walks
niggas.
down the stairs to the stage and pops out a domain expansion called Deadly Sentencing. Mind you, he just recently awakened within the past 12 days.
Yup, he just did it. And he don't give a fuck, he killed them niggas. And he already had a grasp on his power too. Like, fuck.
He already knows how to pop his ult. Not only is he tough, but so is his domain. We
Yeah.
jump back to Reggie asserting
Good
that
and
he thinks
evil,
Kenjaku
my
will
nigga.
set off a bomb to end the culling games, when only the strong players are the ones that remain. We then see Kenjaku meeting with some sort of secret council, and we don't know who they are, but what we do know is that we are about to see
they is?
peak. Do me a favor. Like the video and smash that subscribe button to join the syndicate.
Yeah,
We're on the
my
way to
boy.
100,000.
What he
and like I always
said.
say, AYC, what you got for
What she got for
Your
me?
theme is peace.
Yalla, bitch, I know you. I said la bye. Alright, that's it with another video. Hope y'all like this one. Go check out what I said in the first video. And we out with another video.